Lawman's sidearm I do not appreciate. This is gross. Gunslinger ramp. Not exactly where you want to be in draft. We could take target collar, it's pretty decent. If we take Scourstone, we're forcing ourselves into Sentinels, which I'm not opposed to. I will go that route. And starting early on the Scourstones means you know you need to go for them, which makes it a lot easier. The problem only becomes if the other people that you're drafting behind are also going Sentinels, and then you lose out on all the best ones. That's when it becomes an issue. That said, I think it's honestly the best card in the pack. I mean, Target Collar is certainly strong, but I like Sentinels. Temple Raider's fine too, but it again feeds in with the Sentinel theme. And none of this is even worth touching, so let's just go Sentinels. Why not? I'm not opposed to it. And there's a Temple Raider to follow that up. Creeper's also pretty solid, but let's take the Raider. That is a Sentinel. This is a Sentinel that makes a turn 4 Scourstone Sentinel a possibility. The drawback's real, but man, that is good. And yet another Temple Raider. Why not? Well, we're getting a lot of Sentinel synergies. I don't think I like the Intriguing Ancient all that much. I'd rather go for the Flyer. And we certainly are finding quite a bit of good Sentinel goodness here. This pack, however, pretty bare. I guess we could take the Dinoc in case we have some kind of synergies. Secret Pages seems great, but Forge is a Sentinel. And there's another Scourstone, just like we wanted. Etchings isn't a great relic. I don't love the Shoveler though, and we do have the Forge, so we're gonna take the relic here. Rally probably not necessary, but why not? It's in colors. Might just be straight Praxis here. Chunk Chunk. I don't think we're going Chunk Chunk in this draft. We could take Magmatic, or we could take the Cliff Diver Mantisaur as a hedge for the Primal Splash, which is a real thing. We definitely splash Primal quite a bit when we're running these colors. Parry maybe is a better one to splash, but that's just really strong. I don't know if we want to splash at all. Magmatic's a good finisher. Not as good as Scourstone though. We probably should just take the parry if we're going to take something in a splash color, because it's just one. And it's interaction as well. I think we gotta go with it. We may not end up in there, but... Oh, there's a token. That's fixing. Surveyor though. We gotta go Surveyor with the Scourstone. It's kind of unavoidable at this point. And we need 2 drops as well, so we're taking that. And another, why not? Ooh. Dune Painter actually is a good pickup here in case we find a Sauropod. That would have been so nice in our last deck, although clearly we didn't need it. Forgeborn Stoneshell Walker. I think we take the Stoneshell Walker. Forgeborn's great, but we have the Scourstones as it is. And the Stoneshell is a Sentinel that helps us get to the Scourstone much quicker. We don't have much to give it the renown yet. But I mean, it's hard to argue with 3 of those. Just strong units. And another Surveyor is good too. Perfect token. Unearth, no. Surveyor again, wow. Hey, and a late Magmatic. We actually skipped the Magmatics before. And we got rewarded by finding one late. Ooh, Temple Captain? I mean, that doesn't actually have the synergy with the deck, but it's pretty good. We already have 3 Surveyors, we definitely don't need a 4th. Display is probably the card we should take, but that's mostly because we don't have that many time units to make it really strong. Although, I don't know necessarily if we want to force the Primal. But I mean, Display and Parry are two of the best cards we could splash for. I think we gotta go for it. Temple Captain undoubtedly is good, but I don't think we could take it there. Hey, what's up, Extinction? How's it going tonight? Good to see ya. Yeah, Infused Guardian there seems pretty easy. Beacon, I guess? Having interaction seems good. We don't have a ton so far. Power Breach is excellent. Let's do it. Another token seems pretty great. Talisman's also pretty good, but I think we go token here. Ooh, Excavator? It's another Sentinel, why not? Plunder. I guess we could take Plunder? I don't like Plunder very much, but why not? Definitely gonna be rare drafting this shiny replicator. We're not actually gonna play it. And yes, I did say rare drafting because that's obviously a rare. Oh, Ancient Defenses. You beautiful, beautiful Reliqueue. Probably do want the Trailmaker actually. But we have the Wandering Forge that wants relics, and that's really good with our Sentinels and its interaction, so we have to take that. As much as I wanted to take Trailmaker there. And fixing seems the best thing here. Go with the banner. Temple Raider again? Or Stirring Sand. Stirring Sand being able to bring back multiple things seems so good. We have a lot of Sentinels, especially with like Surveyor, because we could be aggressive with Surveyor and then bring it back with Stirring Sand. I like that quite a bit. Bringing back 2 things at 6 is pretty great. Nocturnal Creeper is a really good early game unit. I like it. Granite Acolyte, great. Another Raider? That's 3 Raiders, that's many. We have so many 3-drops, oh my goodness. I don't know if any of this is all that relevant. I think we take the Dispel though over the 3rd Raider. Stirring Sand actually might be okay here. Yeah, Dispel I think was definitely the pick there. Yeah, I also think the Stirring Sand's pretty strong. You know, late game, if any of this stuff dies, we just bring it right back. Not bad at all. This pick, however, is pretty irrelevant. I mean, we're definitely not playing any Iceberg Frontrunners in this deck. Likewise, I don't think this pack is relevant at all to us. We'll take the Hellfire Oni, but it's not seeing play. Another Scourstone is pretty bonkers, actually. Oh, we maybe should have taken that Axe, although I don't think we care about the Forge Masters getting renown, really. They're just there to be 2/2s for 2. Oh my god, that's so many Scourstones. I don't think we could play 4, right? Does that seem greedy? Yeah, I would have taken the Axe too. I should have, rather. I thought about that as soon as I picked whatever it was. Definitely should have taken the Axe. That said, having 1 Axe as a way to start a chain of Forge Masters is good, but it's not the end of the world that we don't have it. Definitely don't want these Softfoots. Dune Painter, do we have any Amplify at all? I don't believe so. Looks like no, right? Yeah, no Amplify, so not going to be playing the Dune Painter. I like all of our 3-drops a lot. Hellfire Oni definitely going to go. Dynok going to go. These are all fine, I think, although maybe not 4 Scourstones, most likely. It sounds weird, I know, but probably don't want to have 4. Plunder can go. Rally, I don't think we need either. I think Last Light, just as one of 2 ways to actually trigger the Forge Master, is probably fine. That said, we probably need to cut 4 more things. I think we need 17 power at least. Oh yeah, we definitely can cut Magmatic. And maybe 1 Scourstone? I don't think we need 4. Even though it's pretty busted. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, well, we do have quite a few actually ways to make it bond. Maybe we do want all that. We can potentially get it off as early as turn 4 with the Refracted Sentinel, which is kind of nuts. I guess we probably don't need this many 3-drops. We'd probably cut Fireheart or maybe one of the Temple Raiders. Or Dispel, potentially. Gloaming Wisp. Oh yeah, that's just the Nightfall, right? Yeah, we really don't need that. We maybe don't need 3 Forge Masters, although we only have 4 2-drops as it is, so we probably do want that just for curve's sake. I definitely think we can drop at least 1 more 3-drop. Probably Dispel, although our interaction is pretty low. We have Begone, Parry, Display, and that's it. And Ancient Defenses, I guess. So not a ton of interaction to be had. We may not even care about Cryptic Etchings. Like, this being a 4-2 for 4 isn't great, but with only 2 versus 1, like, yeah, it's going to be pretty few and far between, but the Etchings doesn't do very much for us. And this still will let us do the Scourstone on turn 5, even without a relic, so I think Etchings can go. I think units are the rest of the cuts. But we only need to cut 1 more thing at this point. I don't know, would you keep Etchings? I feel like we don't need the Etchings. So maybe we cut 1 Temple Raider. Or Fireheart. There's probably enough value with Temple Raider that we want to cut the Fireheart instead. It seems fine. Although the Pudge is kind of relevant. I like having the Acolyte though. That's one way of getting the Forge Master as well. Etchings is an okay flood protection power sink. Yeah, I see your point there. I guess we could cut something different. Like maybe we just cut one of the Temple Raiders? Oh, my mouse just died. Hold please, sorry about that. I guess we could cut the Last Light Infusion. That maybe is the best cut at this point. There we go. 1 Surveyor or the Forge? I'd probably rather cut the Forge than the Surveyor. This having Overwhelm is pretty good, but we didn't get anything to actually pump really. We have actually 0 pump spells aside from Last Light, I guess. So yeah, let's cut the Forge. That still leaves us with 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things to bond with. And we have 4 Scourstones. Is it greedy to have 4? Should we cut one of these and do the Surveyor guy or whatever the hell that's called? Not Surveyor. Surveyor's the one we have in. The Wandering Forge. Maybe that's better. I don't know if we need 4. Like, yeah, it's a really good card and a great finisher, but do we really need 4? So this will put us right at 17 power, which seems good to me. I could definitely be talked into keeping the 4th one over the Wandering Forge. You think that makes more sense? I think so too. 4 seems pretty greedy. 19 power does not seem necessary either. So we've got 15 time, 7, 8, 9, and absolutely no fixing otherwise. That's good. 5, 6, 7, 8 for 14 fire seems fine, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 for 2 primal. I think we could even just cut 1 more primal and go up the time? Maybe the fire? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 7, 8, 9. That probably seems better. And then we still have the 4 sources for primal, just for 2 cards. Ugh. The hell is this? That is not a hand that we can play. This is much better. Much better. We're gonna get to play all the things. We are kind of short of time source. I guess we don't need to use that for Primal. We also don't need to even try to use this yet. We got 2-drop, 3-drop, and we'll know by that point whether we need to play it as a thing or not. It's looking like we are going to need to play it as time.
Steel is sharp.
But curving those together is actually pretty nice. Will give us an axe to be able to put on other things later. And I like that. Shaking it. Okay, we definitely have to use this for time now. Oof, this is kind of awkward though. I maybe should have just played this as time as my first one because we didn't do anything on turn 1 and just not care about losing out on the Primal, because now it's definitely awkward, but I think this is aggressive enough that it'll be what we want to be doing. Opponent's not doing a whole lot yet, so we might as well get some pressure on, and then the lack of follow-up on this turn won't be as big of a deal. And we also could just draw a Sigil, and then we're good. Or a Stone Shellwalker. So definitely have to go time here. And we get him for 6. Opponent has a display? Oh, a Scorpion Wasp, okay. Yep, that'll work. So then, Surveyor into Scourstone? Even if we don't draw power? I like that a lot.
Leave no one standing.
Well, let's do it. So Scourstone next turn, very good. If we can find a power, it'd be amazing.
Leave no one standing.
Ooh, those being deadly is annoying. Very annoying. We don't really have a way to deal with that either. Not good. Stirring Sand. Well, that's sort of a way to deal with them in a roundabout sort of way. Finding another bond would be awesome here. And 2 power, we can play all these things. Get 2 things back. Oh, don't you dare dispel. You rude, rude man. Well, there's power. That is good. Is it worth to swing in here? Maybe not yet. Next turn we can charge this in. And we'll probably just swing with everything at that point. Very unfortunate this doesn't have Overwhelm anymore. Still a big dude though. Also kind of wish we had a better way to utilize this dude. Like make him much bigger, but we don't really. Man, that's not even a fast spell. Why is that in our deck?
Find your own doom if it's a fight you want.
I think we just get it with everything. Especially with Stirring Sand in the background here. If he trades with this, we get it back immediately. And the Scourstone. Not that the Scourstone's really that amazing here, but... Go ahead and trade for this guy. I guess maybe we could have held this back. I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense. So we could get... No, we can't get back anything now. Might as well wait. As soon as they trade for this, though, we're going to get back many things, because it gives us 5 power, which is so good. Actually, that will get us back all 3, right? Yeah. Whew, that's nice. Blood Quill, sure. They might Quill here and swing? Maybe? It's weird. Looks like there's like a little blue blob on that art on the actual thing. That's weird. Maybe that's just me being crazy. Could be a thing. So, yeah, this seems pretty good actually, right here. So like trade and trade seems fine to me. Or takes 5, that's also good. Trade and trade's fine. Because 3 plus 5 is exactly 8, which brings back 3 Sentinels here. Insane. Wait, what? Wait, why couldn't I? Oh, just kidding. I don't know how that card works. You have to have Explorers for that to be a thing. Alright, well, I got back the wrong one. That was dumb. Oh well. I guess we do technically still have the win here, but we should have gotten this one because it has Overwhelm. Why did I think that would work? For some reason I thought it was Amplify. Silly, silly boy. Yikes. Alright, well, that happens.
Our steel is sharp. Axes up.
I mean, they're still in a real tight spot, so I think it's okay, but that was bad. They are dead to Nightfall here? So they have to block. We just play a Surveyor, we've got 9 on board. Definitely a bad play there, though. I should have gotten the Overwhelm guy, because I think we would have just won, straight up. Well, not quite. They would be down to 1 here. Still seems reasonably possible we've got it. Maybe. Death Strike on the 7-8. Well, we still have 9 on board. And a Honeypot. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. You are down to 1 now, though. Can he stay alive? It's gonna have to have 2 blockers. You have it, Weston Ho. 1's a power. There's a blocker. Not quite. And he's dead. Sick. Oof, no time. Not playable. This is fine. I think again we're gonna have to go time with this one, which is unfortunate because we are low on time sources, but we're also, or sorry, Primal, but we are also low on Primal cards, so I don't think we necessarily want to screw ourselves out of a Scourstone just for that. In fact, I'm sure we don't want to do that, and we're not going to.
The coast will meet me.
And there's another token, which is fantastic. I guess we just go Forge Master? Ooh. Wait, does this work? We bounce it, we get an axe? I think that works, right? We probably want to save it for their units, but I think that does trigger Renown. Excuse me. So, definitely have to token for Primal. I'm not even sure we have double fire, do we? Now that we don't have the magmatic? I think we're mostly time. Or influence, anyway. We just bounce and get in? It's either that or we play Temple Raider or we don't swing. What did he put on there? Oh, fur hat. So if we play Temple Raider, we don't swing. Next turn, worst case, we can be gone, and then, well, not worst case. Next turn, we might be able to be gone, get an axe, play Surveyor, and then the following turn, we can suit this up.
Find your own tool.
It's a really slow line, but it is something we can do to get this out of range of this blocking it once we play Surveyor. That's also an issue. Maybe we just make it a 4/4 now so it blocks cleanly.
If it's a fight, you
Not to mention he's not going to swing in with the deadly sitting around. He's going to have to deal with that first before he really starts putting pressure on us. Something to kill that would be nice. I don't even think we have any conflagrates, do we? It's not good. Scourstone, however, is very good. And yeah, just keep passing. I'd love to draw more of these. Amber Ring, sure. The Endless Stream of Chumpers is not very good against Overwhelm.
You messed with the wrong girl.
So if we be gone, we can still just double block, right? Oh no, they'd have to triple block. We can Temple Raider.
your own tool. If it's a fight you want.
I think we do be gone. Now we just start pushing. May as well. Anything that will actually kill their stuff, I think we swing with. Oh! Alright, I guess we're not swinging. I really wanted to, but I accidentally hit A again before I hit space. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Alright, well... Sure. I think we still swing with everything. We might actually want to display here. It means we keep our Scourstone around. It's not the best, but worth it, I think.
Trust in yourself.
So now we lose this, and this, and he keeps that, but that's fine. I still think it was worth it. It's not the best play, not the most efficient play, but I think it was worth it. Be gone. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Let's go.
We're still gonna get to replay it, though. I see what he's thinking, but it's not quite gonna work out for him. Unless he has another piece of removal, I suppose. Teleport. Yeah, well, that's another piece of removal. On the Parma. Trade's fine. Hey, he's freaking out. Chill out, bro. You're fine. Alright, just don't hit the mic, please. Love you. Let's see. Probably play Forgeborn, or Wandering Forge. Forgeborn. It's way different. We need something. Oh god. He's got a lot of big stuff. That Warcry was huge. Yo, you need to sit still and not bite me, please. Thank you. Ooh. We could use parry. It's not gonna save this, but we could use parry. Then again, we won't get to play the Scourstone here, so I think we want a Scourstone. And then I guess we etch. Surveyor's fine. Pass. They're gonna swing in the air and not on the ground most likely.
Let's go.
And then, man, that's, we need more Scourstones. Where are they? Give me them Scourstones. Right, so might as well swing with those. Actually, all of them are fine. Desert Marshal. Ugh, that's gross. Gross and rude, sir. Alright, sure. Trumperonis. The San Francisco treat. Okay. Well, we're gonna do it here because we get to kill a thing and we also get the... Oh, just kidding. We should have done it there. That was... Well, no, because we get the axe. That's what I was wanting to get. We kill a thing and we get the axe, which is good. Surveyor and... I guess pass? We're gonna die in the air. We have no way to kill this.
Let's go.
Yeah, we are definitely dead. We have no way to win. That's not even enough to win on board. And they have easy chumps, so... Yep, they got us. That's what you get for not having interaction in your deck, really. Oh yeah, he super got us. Congrats. Congrats to you, sir. Yeah, that's not gonna work. If we had time sources, it would have been fine. This is pretty good. Had cats in the past, but not in recent years. Oh, okay. Well, then you definitely know at least what I'm talking about. They are divas. Whew. My goodness. Love them, but man. Definitely gonna go curving out with Forge Master here. We don't really care about this. Like, we're good on our influence. We're gonna get the Primal, and there's another Primal, so we're pretty good. Guess we might as well do this. Finding a Sentinel here would be incredible. Refracted Sentinel or Surveyor would have been perfect. Fortunately, it's neither, but also fine. We'll get there, and we're apparently doing the aggro thing, and the opponent's doing the stuck on one influence thing, which I like very much. Oh, and there it is. It does help their influence, though. That's actually bad. Should have thought of that, actually. We help them. That said, we also get an additional 3 points of damage here, and they're down to 9, so they're gonna need something real good here. Recogulator. That's not that good. I give it a dece. Point dece. And they're dead. Sweet. Well, we helped them and it didn't matter. Oof. So no Primal with the Primal card in hand? Yeah, I kind of figured you were, and I'm very surprised we have not queued into each other with as long as I've been waiting. But it could be we're just at varying times starting our games. So we would have to pledge the Surveyor. That's probably fine though. Let's keep this. We got our 2 into 3 combo again like we did in game 1. And we get to keep around our best pumpable dude. And this is our best bond target as well. To some extent. Just in that it can be huge and its endurance.
Our steel is sharp.
So what we really want is power into power here. Probably into power again. And then a Scourstone. Ooh, that's a pretty good draw too. So we really just need power. Please, deck. Give us power. Also allows us to keep pushing. So nice. Talisman, get a stone here, that's fine. Forge Master, number 2 is quite good.
Our steel is sharp. Axes up.
I wish we had found power though, because then we could have, well, we wouldn't have had the Forge Master, I guess. But we could have done more axey things. Sure would like power. Thank you, deck. Oh, and it's, ooh, and it's Primal, that's very nice. So we're gonna get to parry and save our dude. I like that a lot. We can also just axe up here. Full swing. Only gonna block with this, presumably here or here, and then we parry. Boom. Man, that card is so good. And we are threatening pretty hard here. I really wish we had hit our power on curve because we would be getting down a Guardian next. Or we would have already had it down, right? I think we gotta play the Infused first. And not gonna swing into that 6/6. Even though we could have gotten 8 damage in because he's probably not gonna block here. Oof, that's not good. 2 6/6s are better than 1. Ancient Defenses. So we swing with everything, he blocks with 1, we use Ancient Defenses to kill a 6/6. Works for me. Yep, 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 yep. That was a lot of indecision there. And now defenses, kill that. Also gonna make this a 7/5 overwhelm, which is handy when you need to get over a 6/6, surprisingly enough. Not to mention I think we have it here unless he has some blockers. Got 1. That is not a blocker. I believe the charge gets the victory here.
Find your own tomb.
Block, block, take 6. Even without the buff, he gets the job done. This hand is not amazing. 2 3-drops and a parry we can't play. That said, we have plenty of time. As soon as we find a Surveyor or something, we're in good shape. If we could go like Surveyor into Scourstone, we're in amazing shape. So, not the best hand to be sure, but it will do the job. Also, drawing one of our 2-drop Renown dudes would be awesome. It's not that, but it would have been cool. Of course, we're going to draw it now, so we're awkwardly off curve. Alright, well, we didn't. I guess that's good.
Find your own tomb.
Got a Conflagrate? Sure. Or Defiance, sure.
You will pay for your crime.
We're paying for our crimes. Nice. Well, we found the Primal.
Your sword.
Only unit to choose. Hey, babe.
Done.
Thanks.
This'll do the trick.
Ooh, I can't wait. Alright, well there we go. Ooh, that's actually great. We found our Primal, now we get to do this, parry here. And we get the axe, we get to put it here, get in for 6. We are cooking now. That's a big swing. And next turn we can make it 9 on board. Oh my goodness, nothing from our opponent? Oh, they have a Conflag then, or Defiance, or Desert Marshal. Those are all things. Yeah, sure. So we definitely should have swung first to prevent that. That was silly. That said, we aren't going to really need the power.
Stand aside.
Oh, we still get to bond that. Do we bond that here? We got it, right? That's what we came to do. And 14 on board. This makes 16. I'm assuming no swing. It would be a bit silly to swing here, I think. Yep. So, gonna have to jump here. Take 11, which is 12 with the Nightfall, and then I think we got him. Yep. Gonna need Vanquish, Vanquish, and a blocker. Yep. Ah, there he is. We found Extinction. Incognito alternate account Extinction, but Extinction all the same. This hand is so slow. Extinction, play slowly, please. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's an excellent draw. Steward? I don't like that.
Our steel is sharp.
Well, finding something to do in between now and turn 6 would be pretty great. We already found one thing, so that's good. Man, if we could find our redrop Oni, that would have been cool. I'm kind of just calling things that I want in the hopes that Eternal will hear me and give them to me. Oh, why didn't I play the etchings? Was definitely not good. Also, this is the least aggressive hand we've had. And that's definitely my fault. I shouldn't have kept this.
This'll do the trick.
Not a good hand. We may be able to stabilize, but if he keeps doing this go wide shit, we're in trouble. I just wanted to hide the cryptic etchings. That's why I didn't play it last turn. So it's definitely good to hide your stuff. Wait, what? He has some kind of trick. He probably does. I guess we definitely want to get this off the board, though. Yeah, he has a trick. No?
How can I serve?
Yeah, very aggressive 4-color deck. Or is it even 4 colors? It might be. It's looking that way. We play this big dude. We can block here. We take 6. I think we might be dead. Got the trick, and we lose. Yeah, we were just too slow, and that's definitely on me. Extinction got us. I don't know how this 4-color thing is 5-0. I mean, if you've gotten aggressive hands like that every time, I can definitely see how it's 5-0. Although it's usually hard to pull off 5 or 4-color aggro, but you're apparently doing it, so good on you, man. This hand's not amazing, but we actually have early drop units, so it's serviceable. Finding Primal and or any kind of big unit would be great. Not that the Primal's that necessary. Uh-oh. What is happening? Did my game just crash? I think Eternal might have just crashed. Yep, it did. Yikes. Alright, that's awkward. Eternal crashed. We're gonna see if we can get back into this game here. Hold please. That has not happened to me on PC until just now. That's very strange. It happens to me on mobile all the time, but it's the first time for PC. Hopefully we'll get back in this game in the same spot. Well, I was only able to be aggro since your start was so slow. My cards weren't really aggro. Yeah, that is true. We did kind of hand you the aggro roll by having absolutely nothing going on for most of that game.
Find your own tool.
He had some kind of quick spell there. Was that a... Well, if it was a Conflagrate, I think he would have used it, right?
The castle will
Alright,
not
silence is annoying. Could have been defiance as well, but maybe he didn't want to use it? I don't know.
One
Ooh.
grain of sand at a
Well,
time.
that is now very annoying because we have a sentinel, but it happens. He's got to do something, right? We'll still get in for an extra point here.
They will be.
And the militant will not get in the way, thankfully.
Another one?
I suppose he could trade if he really wants to. I doubt it. And as long as he doesn't pump this, we can parry it next turn. No, we can't. We don't have Primal. We definitely need some Primal for that to be a thing we can do. So we're not going to offer the trade yet, I don't think. Seems bad. Also really hope they don't have a way to renown, but I bet they do. Yep, there it is. They get a 2-2.
To my side!
So we will get to parry that if we find a Primal. Which of course we have not found yet. Maybe there's one on top? I want that really badly, but we just don't have Primal, so we can't. Having the 7/8's good though. Ugh, that's not good.
Not bad.
Put that on flyer. Now we're in trouble. I guess he could put it here to block this. It's definitely a possibility. I'm not sure it's the right way to go, but yeah, put it on the flyer makes a lot more sense. Not swinging does not make sense though. Why would you not swing here? So we could swing. If we swing and swing, it makes it awkward for him. I think we do that. Double blocking is fine. We'll kill the flyer. And we get him for 6. That's also good. We might still have a chance here. We're drawing so many power. Man. I mean, I want to keep the Forge Master, but it doesn't even end up doing anything. I guess it's better than doing nothing, but I want this parry to kill this. Then again, we can still swing in the air. I guess it's fine. So he's probably gonna have to double block here. I think we just get him with everything, actually. We need to get across for as much damage as we possibly can here. You have some kind of pump spell, it's definitely possible. Oh, trading? Taking 9. Okay. I mean, I still like the ace base there. We got in a lot of damage. Had this guy last night give me a salty ad. I was playing an Argenport mid deck, he was playing Praxis Sentinels, and couldn't get anything to stick. Afterwards he messages me and says, "Think you got something to say? You're playing a mindless ace-based deck, and I'm playing a 12-turn deck." That is really funny, Jagless. Also, hello, how are you tonight? I think it's hilarious when people salty ad and get all up in your face about losing. It's one of the finer things in Eternal.
Our steel is
Tasting the
sharp.
sweet salt of salty losers' tears. There's a win. I'm good, man. Yeah, I was like, look, man, not my fault. You lost to a deck and you took forever to develop your board. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're just playing the game. It's not like something to get personally offended about. I think it's silly when people do that. We need the Primal for the parry yet again, but we also need time or we're just not going to function, so... Yeah, we gotta go time. Shiny sigils equals better win rate? Yes, exactly. Ever since I got the shiny sigils, skyrocketed win rate.
One grain of sand at a time.
Everyone knows. Yeah, we're taking 1. Certainly not blocking that Scorp. People get so irrational when their deck doesn't work. They really do. Which is a silly thing to get so irrational about. I can understand getting frustrated when your deck isn't working, but just like getting so crazy and in someone's face about it is just not worth it. I wish we could do both of these. I think actually we wait until next turn. We don't even want to play Guardian on 5. We want to play it on 6 when we can play a power. So I think we're going to go Wandering Forge here, get in for 1. And then next turn, or sorry, 2. And then next turn we will play the power. We get to do this on the flyer and we parry something. Most likely the Sarasaur. Like, I'm competitive, but dude, it's a card game. Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I mean, I can definitely, you know, I'm not gonna say that I've never gotten upset about a video game or card game, because I definitely have. But at the end of the day, it is just a game, and you're playing it to enjoy it. So if you're just gonna get salty about it, what's the point, you know? But again, I've definitely been that person that gets upset about a video game, so I probably shouldn't be talking, but I don't do that anymore. I like to think that I've gotten past that. Now, this turn is going to be pretty solid. We get in for 8. Put him down to 14. 13 with a Nightfall. This guy's annoying, but now we have the display to get in the way. Or get it out of the way, rather. Yeah, swing 4, that's fine. We even have 10 on board. Although he's going to block here. Sure, I totally get upset, but to add someone and then basically hate message them, get a life? Exactly. I feel the same way. Pretty much anything online when people do stuff like that, it's just like, what are you even doing? What's the point? So I think we want to kill this now. Ooh. We can do it with Ancient Defenses. That's awesome. And we are going to. And now this has Overwhelm, so now we can get it with everything. Even if he blocks here, we get in for 8, 9, 10. Put him down to 3, and the display kills him next turn. I could have played this, but it didn't matter. We got him.
I know it's around here somewhere.
Even if they kill this, even if they have a blocker. Yep. Oh my goodness. Alright. It's final boss time. Oof. It's kind of slow. I don't want to Pledge Infused Guardian, so we're kind of stuck with a bunch of 5s if we don't find power. It's kind of risky, but I think we keep it, and we may actually want to pledge this. Just to guarantee we get to these, we only have to draw 1 power. Even though it's one of our better Sentinels, I'd rather not chance it. It kind of sucks though. Of course we draw power right away. That's fine though. I still think it was worth it. These Sentinels are still strong. It's just, yeah, it would have been nice to have that infused sitting around. Then again, maybe we don't draw power for the next like 4 turns. Okay, we did. Sad days, but you know, still think it was worth it. Oh, did I not swing? What am I doing? Yeah, why didn't I swing with the charger? That was silly. I was distracted by the fact that I actually hit power. Yeah, that was definitely not correct. I don't know why I didn't swing. Dragon Breath? Nah, it's fine. Axe is up indeed. Stirring Sand, huh? So if we get him down to 2 and lose, I'll be very sad, but hopefully it won't matter. So we get to play our Excavator next turn. Oh. We could just stir that back, actually. Oh, that's an Explorer as well? It's a shame we don't have 2 in the market, or in the Void, I mean. Well, we can play this one, get him for 4. And we're on the front foot, so... feeling decent about where we're at. Not to mention, if he does have some way to kill this, which it looks like he does, we can just get it right back. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a dinosaur. So he's gonna double block here, and then we can just Stirring Sand, get back both of those. Or he doesn't block, that's also a thing. Kind of weird, why wouldn't he double block there? That was his opportunity. I guess if he has a dinosaur in hand. Because dinosaur in hand makes this a 6/6. Sandglass Parma. Alright, that's fine. Be gone. Well, that wins the game. Well, how about that? Unless he has some one power thing that kills both these units, or one of them, which seems unlikely. Sweet, dude! Oh my god! That's 2 triple diamonds on the night.